Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, I haven't uploaded since the beginning of this January, the beginning of January. And I actually did film a vlog in January. I just didn't have time to edit it yet because I have so many clips and I suck at just like sitting there and getting it done. So that will be coming soon after this video. So expect that. I just wanted to get this video out first because this is going to be me talking about all the books that I read in January, and since it's already February, I wanted to get that out as soon as possible, which it's already the 7th of February, but you know, we're not gonna talk about that. So expect the vlog soon-ish. And yeah, I'm just gonna get started on this video. So I didn't read a whole lot of books this month, but it's more than I usually do because usually my average for like a month is like 1, maybe 2 books at most. Last year I did read 30 books, but this year my goal is 50, which I read 5 books in January. So that's pretty good, I think. It's pretty decent. But yeah, it's not as much as some people. Like, I saw one person, I thought I was doing so good, okay, and I went on my Goodreads and I was like, okay, yes, I finished 5 books for January. And then I saw someone else's and they were like 15 books for January or 25 books for January, and I was like, shit. Why do I have to have a life? I'm joking. So the first book that I'm gonna talk about is Into the Water by Paula Hawkins. Now, I read this starting in December because I got it for Christmas. And so I started it in December, but then I finished it in January. This book was extremely good. I gave it 5 stars out of 5. And so yeah, I thought it was a really good mystery. And yeah, those are my types of books. I think mystery, true crime-esque books are my favorites. But anyways, yeah, that's book number 1. Second book that I read was You by Caroline Kepnes, which I also gave 5 stars. If you didn't know, You is a series that was made on Netflix. I think it was made on Lifetime first and then they put it on Netflix. But yeah, so I saw that the show was coming out, and obviously, like everybody else, I wanted to read the book. So I read the book. And I actually listened to the audiobook and it was fantastic. I think the guy who, sorry, I don't know his name, but the guy who voiced, like the voice actor for the book, sounded exactly like the guy from the TV show, which I mean Dan Humphrey from Gossip Girl. If you haven't watched the show yet, he's a psychopath. Anyways, so I read that. It was really good. Besides him being a psychopath, I actually didn't finish the series yet because I read the book and I was like, well, I don't even want to finish the series now because I already know what happens. But I know that there's going to be a 2nd season of the show, so I need to actually get on that probably. That would be a good idea. The next book and 3rd book that I read was Sadie by Courtney Summers. This book was so, excuse my language, but fucking fantastic. I actually listened to the audiobook and the audiobook was so great. It's like written in like a podcast. Like, so like the podcast is trying to figure out what's happening throughout the book, and then you have like what actually happened going on as well. And in the audiobook, it was literally like I was listening to a podcast, and it was freaking fantastic. And there was like a full cast of characters. I don't know, it was, I've never listened or read anything like that before, so it was fantastic. I also gave that book 5 stars. So yeah, good month of reading there. The 4th book that I read was actually The Stranger Beside Me, the Ted Bundy Inside Story by Anne Rule. This book, oh my god. I listened to this book in a day. It was like 18 hours or something. I listened to it in a day. I put it on like 1.5 speed and I just drove through it. Like, oh my god. This book was so weird but fantastic at the same time. I actually didn't know that much about Ted Bundy's case. I don't know, I wasn't really a fan of his case, but after reading this book, oh my fucking god, like, wow. Sorry, bleep that out, but oh my god. Anne Rule's relationship with him is like so weird. How they were friends and they met at like a crisis center, and I don't know. Oh, it was crazy. Not to mention that Netflix Ted Bundy's series came out, which, I mean, after reading Anne Rule's book and hearing like everything, so much detail she went into in this book, after reading this book and then watching the tapes, I'm like, the tapes are trash. No offense, but after reading the book, I was like, what's the point of even having these tapes? Like, I don't know. If you didn't know anything about the case already, then yeah, it was very interesting. But since I had already read the book and then I went straight, I literally finished the book at like 1 in the morning, and then at 2, the tapes released on Netflix. So I watched it like directly after. And I don't know, after reading the book and then going straight to the series, it's like I didn't even care about the series. But yeah, that's it about that. I also gave that book 5 stars. We're on a roll here. We're on a roll. Literally all of my books got 5 stars. The 5th and last book was The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. Now, I read her Linger series. Those were one of, like, that series was like one of my favorites while I was in high school. Linger, I think I still have them. I don't remember, but the first one's Linger. It's like werewolf books or whatever. Those were some of my favorites in high school. So when I jumped into this, I was like, I hope this is like that series was. Which I only read the first one, and I know there's 4, and I want to read the other 3, but yeah. This book was pretty great. I didn't like that it had a cliffhanger, obviously, like most series do. But yeah, that's probably why I gave it 4 stars, because like it didn't end, and I'm like, why is this ending? I need to know what happens. Anyways, so those are my 5 books that I read for January. Now, I am starting to read for February, and I'm currently reading, let me see, All the Missing Girls by Megan Miranda. It's actually pretty good. I'm like 40% through it right now. But yeah. Hopefully I read 5 or more books for this month as well, but I know that February is shorter, and by this time last month I had already been through 2 books, so I don't know. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll probably do this like monthly just to keep up and like keep myself on track to where I actually finish my goal of reading 50 books for the year, because I know if I don't put myself like out there like this, I'm not gonna do it. And so, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope that you liked it. And please comment below all the books that you read for January and the books that you hope to read for February. This was fun. I haven't made a video about books in a little while. And yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna keep rambling on and on and on if I don't stop myself. So, yeah. Thanks. Look out for the vlog. It's coming soon. I promise. I'm gonna edit it. I'm not gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna edit it. You'll see. Okay, bye.